Ahoy, Zephyr. I apologize for the later start. I had a bit of a conversation with a friend, and that was an experience. Hello, Krios. Steam was trying to be naughty there. Gonna just hop right to it so I can get as much time in for this as possible. I am also going to, because I kind of feel bad as I kind of slept on it last night. It's like, I'll just get R1 back, except I can't physically do that in this challenge. And if I make a habit of doing that, I just bring back everyone who's died, and it is a challenge run precedent that I cannot set. So what I'm going to do instead is take the most veteran lad. Here should be a captain of some sort. Or did he geek it? I think he geeked it. One battle, 13 kills. Jesus. Get him going. Because unfortunately the guy I had in mind fucking geeked it. I know this isn't exactly as entailed, but we're in a safe enough spot where this should be maintainable. But yes, hello Zephyr, hello Krios, how do. Sentry Stargons North Africa. Now, if I could get some Star Gods, that'd be nice. That is a concern I have. I do need to shoot down some Star Gods. And the ammo bays in here, yeah, they're good to go. So if they're going to start looking around in there for quite some time, into Mercs be gone, send over tanks, Basilisk Cannon. They'll take whatever time it takes to get there. That's reptilian rats. They came from the deep. Gave the crew $100 to 400K to fuck off. Precinct under siege. That works. I forgot to pack gas cannon rounds. And that works. Bottom left of the map. Loaded with APs. Not the ideal ammo to use, but fuck it. And 2 solid misses. Damn. Hey, Tarv.
Yarby doing well?
I have been admittedly doing better, but I'm doing alright in the moment, and I'm thankful for that. Thank you kindly for asking. How about you, Tarv? You doing alright? And it's still double doubles. Fun stuff.
Yarby doing well?
School is school, but, you know, you gotta pay the piper if you're gonna get your degree and all that. Good morning, Velvet. I've been having a interesting past couple of days, but I am well and I'm thankful for that. What's right here? Get out of the way so I don't get snippety snapped. Gotta get the fucker with the sonic gun. No, I can't. Not from this angle. But I can from this angle, so this guy can go fuck himself. Or you whiff so incredibly badly that I need someone else to handle it. Fuck, fuck, fuck. He didn't die. Wow. Well, I don't like that because, Yeah, that's bad. Not everyone gets to do a mass slaughtering spree. How can you not hit with that Magnum? That thing has fucking cross-mapped beyond all living definition before, and now no one can hit this fucker with the sonic gun. No, we have not. That is on the to-do list, unfortunately. And that is a whole bunch of busy work that's about to go down. Holy shit. Damn, son, fucking hip shot that. Not dead, though. So we are at the top right corner. Meaning my defenses are in the absolute wrong place for this. And we need to rotate immediately. This goes in the same category of this is going to suck. Unfortunately, yes. This fucker with the bagpipes has been killing it. Doesn't help that I was in the wrong defensive position, so now I'm rotating to accommodate. Oh, AC gas does exist, and I thought I had some on board. Wait. Oh, that's right, you use chem weapons. That's technically a chem weapon, so now my front armor is fucked. Normally I bring AC gas to this, but I am a silly bastard and forgot to do so this time. That's carbon. It is Humanus armor. More importantly, what it is relevant to for us is that it is the best exosuit we're going to get that isn't Zortorium. Oh. How's your armor looking? Slag to shit. Prime it, light it. Damn it. That actually looks like it hit the square properly. Which is good. Because my carbons got slagged hard. And they need to get back inside before they get hit with anything nasty. Carbon, by the way, is effectively anti-plasma armor. It, however, does not take flamers very well. And arguably warp, but who cares? Thank you. It is unfortunate, but both of my carbons are effectively out of action for the time being. They can at least still provide some fire support with their magnums, but, yeah. They're effectively knocked out of the running. That was a little close for comfort. Fuck off, demon spawn. One TU off literally of a throw. God damn it. Well, at least I've got one thing in massive quantities. I've got shotguns. I've got a lot of shotguns. just enough to use to get the toss outs. And that should be a whole hell of a lot of gassing happening there. Oh, we can see him. He absolutely deserves to die. No kill. Not have a spare ammo belt. You need some stimulants. Thank God he was using the axe and not a claw. And this is why you bring gas. Gas is very lovely. And it stands, this is turning into a mass casualty incident. Or I have been smarter and not forgotten my fucking gas. A lot of this could have been avoided. In this case, a fistful of grenade saves us from having to expend a fuck ton of ammo. Oh wow. Smart rounds actually can hit into the good old crusty underbelly of lobsters. It can attempt to. And when all else fails, just pull out a shit ton of docket laser. He's always the top crust. And Slinky is dead. Well, if there is a Slinky in the crowd, I'm not sure exactly who that is. Say your piece or be dead. Back to the top of the stairs the Slinky goes. Hello there, Neff, by the way. Just so I'm curious. Oh yeah, he was absolutely camping right at the door. He'll be fine this time. Laser work good. Laser work very good. Bang. I'll get Snuffy this time. Why not? Big ol' laser sniper. Oh, what the fuck? How is that? Okay, yep, we'll just roll with that then. But that's not normally supposed to be tile that you can walk on. Well, they most certainly did come from the sea. Also, fucking magic is right. I'm pretty sure Carbon has electric resist. It actually has a very respectable amount of electric resist. You just need to not get hit in the front because your front plate's slag. Yeah, normally you don't use plasma pistols to this level of efficiency in UFO defense, but fucking plasma pistols in XPiratez are amazing. You get them early, super accurate, no complaints here. Fucking really. Actually show off side armor because side armor is currently better than my main armor. I want you to commit die super hard. Because that's fucking silly. Sonic Pistol, Sonic Pulsar, Pipes of Doom, lots of hatchets, lots of goodies. Some lobstermen live. Aquaman. Aquaplastics by a lot. So, yeah, send that over to Omnicron. Street Fighter, Boo FN, Bomber, Templar, Cannoneer, Breadnet, Demon of Love, Splicer, Templar, Angel of Death, Renrum, Veteran, Sundog, Bike Patel, Public Enemy, Splicer, Cat, Sundog, Bike Patel, Patient, Cat, Shy Missile, Bike Patel, Gunslinger, Templar. Any legendaries? Not yet. Nurse, Slinky, Shy Missile, Sundog, Idol, Templar, Lightbringer, Reaper, Splicer, Fencer, Zephyr, Blood Widow, Renrum, Zephyr, Black Widow, Shy Missile, Traditional, Zephyr, Psycho, Templar, Soft Target, Cat, Shy Missile, Templar, Bike Patel, Multi-Killer, Bike Patel, Trigger Happy, Splicer, Breadnet, Shy Missile, Sundog, Bike Patel, Samurai, Renrum, Slasher, Zephyr, Supersize, Bike Patel, Sleeping Beauty, Cat, Master of the Super Magnum, Zephyr, Master of the Quicksilver Cutlass, Boo FN, Master of the Super Shotgun, Templar, and Sundog. Oh, son of a bitch. I need a fast up and running immediately. Okay, Gauss. 2 Gauss cannons. Don't like how I'm gonna waste some bits for this, but... Sonic Pistol. A weird but stupendously powerful weapon from the depths that uses the destructive power of pure tone. Just like that trick with breaking glass with voice, only much nastier. It's used by the Aquatoids as a sidearm and sometimes given to D1 chiefs. Loses power over long ranges. This works. I'm equipped for deep diving, but fuck it. I am horrendously hyper lethal right now. And their guns go plink. Well, this just lets biggest hitters run out there with a sword and go ripping. It could have gone better, but it also opened up the door for us. Unintentionally, but yes, we're doing some throwing training. I mean, when opportunity knocks... That's another Elsass. No one's died yet, technically. If I can end it on this round, that might be enough to actually get Cavalier for everyone present. Which would be awesome for anyone who is doing hideout breaches. Not the most efficient use of your actions. Also, technically, I'm getting some Thorny medals, too. And some Joker medals. Unfortunately, javelins just don't do that much damage, I guess. Greetings, Soviet Sly.
Ooh, this could be bad. Ooh, this could be bad.
Nice, that's a hit, and hits are gonna add up. And what is your announcement? Hopefully it's a good one, rather than a meme. Though memes are quite fine, too. Then that is a good thing indeed. To be content, and to be one with the chilling. It is a very good thing indeed. I do not appreciate you setting my gal on fire. Everyone survived, that's Cavalier for everyone. And everyone got a whole bunch of throwing practice, so, you know, bing bang boop. That is what we like to call good shit. Demon of Love, Ravamon, Street Fighter, biggest hittest, Veteran, Dusty, Public Enemy, Ravamon, Fencer, biggest hittest, Gal of Steel, Loctavio, Jim, Murderer, Jim, Nightingale, Wavy, Jim, Multi-Killer, Jim, Bane of Bandits, Wavy and biggest hittest, Trigger Happy, Loctavio, Cavalier for everyone, Slasher, biggest hittest, Thorny, Tarf, biggest hittest, Jim, Master of the Electro Sword, biggest hittest. Church rituals. In pursuit of their perfection, the church secretly delves into unspeakable debauchery, consorting with all kinds of bizarre, deadly monsters. The thing is, this seems to give actual power if you're perfectly prepared and willing to sink to any depth of excess. They've even rumored to eat star god brains. Sacred 23. They're trying to do a crackdown. It'd be for the best if I could intercept that fighter. Five doses of chemicals. Sonic Pulsar. A grenade of a similar potency to a Hilarium one, but much more efficient. Heavy gunship. That might be a bit above my weight class. But with 3 elite tankies, that might be enough to get the job done. We'll have to see. Oh, they only have one gun. Yeah. Don't want me. None of this depresso. Actually. Give me some banging music. I do want to hit me some Star Gods. I need their tech. Voice is a weapon. This mask is part of the speaker outfit. It amplifies one's voice into a destructive weapon. Extra lethal damage, loses 1 power every pile past 2. Ignore 50% armor, damages armor, and is capable of blowing up walls. But this is only for Locknars, so unless you've got a good voodoo power and bravery, that ain't gonna do shit. Battle Pipes. Works exactly like the battle flag and makes a hell of a noise, which increases its effective range by 66.6%. But the TU Drain effect is not much stronger. Morale and stun effects are. Requires library to be manufactured. You gotta get your inspiration from somewhere. Be gone. I want to keep my railgun battery, thank you. They're out of gas. The Sacred 23. This number puts together 2 irreconcilable philosophies, duality and trinity. This is the basic conflict between Shadow Masters and Star Gods, summed up as 5 that represents totality. Trinity represents hierarchical universe, a triangle with a fatherly or motherly figure placed at the top, with the power to say what is good and what is evil. The apex is irreplaceable. Satan gets cast off of heaven and replaced with the prophet. God is the ultimate truth. Duality represents universe of conflict, a circle of no one placed at the top. The rights and wrongs are a matter of consensus between people, and a pair forms the smallest unit. What good is some will be always bad to others? Universal values exist since all life is alike, but the ultimate truth remains forever elusive. As you may have noticed, 23 is also a duality. It's thorough dynamics. Chaos is stronger than order due to entropy. The Shadow Masters are laid back in their sacred disagreement. 5 is a symbol of chaos, but also of man and magic. Academy, secret base. Oh. Oh, hello there. This sounds like we're about to have some fun. the other assault suits? Speaking of, should butcher me up some corpses. Because I want more assault suits. Because assault suits are awesome. Yeah, it's optotronics I need. So actually, I can also start disassembling heavy plasma. That does give me heavy power couplings, and I have a shit ton of them. Already on that. That'll be all done in about a day. I need to jump that. I'm gonna miss the first ship, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. Let's get over there quickly. Fuck. If they're trying to set up in the Arctic, that means a lot more ships are about to touch down. Reapers attack again. I'm not reading the solar couriers. They're basically a whole shit ton of fluff, and I'm doing it for the points right now. That's a battleship. That's not a boarding ship, though, so we're fine. But they're looking. Also, hey, Jagan. Blood rituals. It's all the male's fault, says the Academy. May as well do it for the practice. Wait for them to set up the Arctic. Werewolves are what we like to call the kill this immediately category. Do a fucking wheelie. Mission complete. Not only is it a huge step up in durability, but it's also universal flying. Smuggler Hideout. This is it, our chance to get some answers on shadow tech trading. The smuggler facility is well stacked, with stationary defenses. We'll need to pretend we're customers. They won't care too much about our weapons, but too warlike looking armor is sure to raise their suspicions, so we won't be using these. Once we're inside, we can start shooting away. Our goal is to capture a smuggler negotiator. If the mission goes south, we can seek and escape through the lift. Defender armor is universally okay. That one's hunter killing. Ah, shit. I may have fucked that up. So something I learned that was interesting about this. Wait, was that over water? Fuck. I actually do want to hit that over land. But yeah, 3 tanks absolutely stops a science vessel. Gambling addiction kicks in. That gets me Hypnos. Gets me other bits. Honestly, I'm well past smoke ops. Raider boss just weighs for no good reason. Warrior armor weighs for no good reason. And we will get us some Cinderella Project going on. That's incredibly rude. That's a cyber disc. What in the fuck? That is... why? Also, that is a whole lot of drones right there. What in the shit? Yes, I do happen to believe in gratuitous amounts of overkill. I'll have my flyers breach on one side. Understandable. Unfortunately, they're using lasers, so Blue Shield gets fucking evaporated from that. By the way, you are piloting that thing, Krios. Yeah, you volunteered to be a gnome. We finally got some gnomes on field. Not only are we gnoming it up hardcore, but you survived long enough to be basically sitting your ass in the tank for the rest of the campaign. Because it's that important to have fucking fire support. It'll have to be something exceptionally dumb, because you're in a hover tank that not only can fly, but comes with combat shields. Which can reaction fire, by the way.
What the?
You were wearing the heaviest infantry portable armor, but we were also in endgame, fighting sectopods. I think. But you are right, it's not impossible. Old Com keeps you humble. Because the second you think you're getting ahead is when you die. He soaked a lot of side plasma. Jesus, our tank's fucked up this place. Or this vessel. And mission complete. Oh wow, the scientist just flat up gave up. Yeah, I'm just not used to them giving up so quickly. Gal of Steel, Krios, Murderer's Sundog, Bane of the Academy, Ninetale, Tank Killer, Krios, Master of the Las Cannon, Krios, Master of the Plasma Pistol, Zeo. Legendary degree Gal of Steel gives you... Well, you already have maxed out side armors. And yeah, that's just unfortunate. Holy shit. Let's try this again. We got 2 gnomes. Oh, whoop. So what is it specifically for that? Why can I not see it? Oh, because I probably need surgery. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I guess they're looking. Hey, Jagan. Question. Do you know of any non-space way of getting a guild ship officer or navigator? Because I'm trying to think of how I do this, and I can't think of a way of how I can get some guild ships. Because they don't show up at a guild base, and heavy freighters are not aggressive by definition, and I can't shoot them down with Fausts. I'm pretty sure I fucking can't. Because, yeah, they can take 4,000 points of damage. They hit really fucking far. What's the weapon they use? They do 40 points of damage. A Faust can take 2 shots. They have a damage capacity of 80, so they can take 1 shot before they die. The heaviest weapon I can slap on my thing plasma charger can do... Hello. Hey there, Hail Rays. Welcome, welcome. The plasma charger can do 27 damage. Gauss cannons can do 20. The las cannon can do 36. At this 27. The plasma spitter can do 80. The accuracy is piss. Hold on. Hold on. So, one ship equipped with a Tesla cannon. Other 3 equipped with, Q. I don't know how accurate the ship is. Heavy Freighter has hit bonus on it. I don't know how accurate it is. I'm going to assume that it is a 25% bonus to hit us. Okay. I have a little bit of insanity I can still indulge in. So I'm going to hit every time, so it's not a matter of... So the Plasma Spitter is going to be 80 damage. They need to get in close, which gets them, unfortunately, 30 rounds. I only need to do half its hit points, which is 2,000. So 2,000 divided by 80 means I need to hit this thing with 25 shots. With 3 people bearing down on that fucker. It also has ablative 400 shield, but the Tesla cannon can do that thing. Not a problem. I can get 4 ships into the fight, so one guy is going to be dedicated to just taking out the fucking... I think this is possible. I should have mathed this out beforehand, but I think this is fucking possible. Now, the accuracy is balls, and I don't like that. But, on the other hand, it's fuck huge, so my accuracy is going to shoot up by at least 25 base, and then I'm going to only deploy expert pilots on this. This is insanity, but we're going to do it. Didn't I just sell a whole bunch of plasma spitter parts too? I know. Hindsight is 20 fucking 20. Oh, I have one part, so if I... Alright. Imperial probe reptilians in South America. That's coming in for an assault. Holy shit. I will see if I can't scum that, because I really would rather not deal with fucking air defense. Or base defense if I can help it. If there's any way of scumming this, I'd like to do that. Nah, I think it keeps consistently doing that, unfortunately. Wait, that's... Oh, wait, that's right, Spider Demon. Base defense featuring more fucking Doom enemies. More like the sheer numbers of them. No, there's a bunch of down turrets, actually. There's just 3 on each side, so, you know. Yeah, this entire right side is gone. Left side is... I could probably transition this guy into being in a safer position. I just need to move him. How many turrets do you still have in function? You have your entire roster. So he's in the most dangerous position and needs to get moving over here where there's more turrets to cover his ass. Never mind, he's dead. Oh wow, he's not dead, surprisingly. Okay, go fuck yourself. Nope. Not as of the current time. Oh, shit. Okay, he has reactive fire. Do not risk him. I may have built this base in a very specific way to stop this kind of shit. I'm really glad that it actually worked out this time, though. Now the annoying part, having to hunt or kill them. And yep, the creatures from Doom are in this game. Well, they found somebody, so I'm gonna let them shoot that out. That's what the turrets are there for. I should have them activating bug hunt mode at some point. Or dollars to donuts, someone's chilling out over here, the way I just came. Basically, these guys are just pilots. They are there to operate tanks. Nope, not at this base. The biggest mistake I have consistently made this run is not giving people motion detectors. There is no excuse for it, and I have most certainly taken greater losses than I should have on more than a fair few occasions. Because of this. Doggos I have to purchase, I'm not allowed to do that. I have plenty of iPhones, I'm just stupid and don't use them. Oh my fuck. Problem is he's moving around so goddamn much that he won't turn on bug hunt mode. This is a challenge run. I'm not buying anything from the store. Everything is a manufacturing run. Well, this is a purely manufacturing run as closely as possible. I'm also not using a codex, which is basically a bonus that you can get at the start of the game. It comes with its own bonuses, but you get locked off from a lot of stuff, such as, I don't... Ah, well, there he is.
Somebody save me.
He's fucking dead. How in the flying fuck do I not see? Okay, where the fuck are you?
How dare you? How dare you? Bring it on!
Okay, fucking, you know what? Fucking, where are you? You have somehow managed to avoid all of my turrets. Okay, I'm gonna just say the fact that it's turn 50, he somehow hasn't tripped any turrets and we can't find him. Fuck it. Where are you? Okay. I want to turn off the debug. Because all it's doing is cycling around in the fucking boss turret area. There we go, job's done. So it's only a negative mil to have effectively kept the place tight. We'll take it. Defender, Survivor. +1 to you, -10 bravery. Unfortunately, he was a defender for Supersize 4. He actually made quite some progress there. Nah, I'll have the honored stay here. Yes, Fishmalk. It actually got me the science. Well, technically, it got me a science vessel, but now I'm moving on to a new crazy idea. Main problem I'm going to have with the spitter is going to be... I need to disassemble me some plasma guns. I make my sacrifice in the name of the greater good. That'll take me 2 days to get one spitter, which is going to take me time. It's going to take a lot of time. Which is honestly fine. Bard gives me 100 infamy, which is nice. Shadow News does its thing. Mad Scribblings. In fact, how many Mad Scribblings do I have? Just the one. Hold on. I have 2 Mad Scribblings. I just need some consumer goods. Hey, Optical. You get more gals in the early game by deciding the path that you want to take. There is going to be a early question, I believe it's have a meeting. Having a meeting allows you to decide a split choice early in the game whether or not you want to hire male soldiers or if you want to hire gals. Gals are going to be infinitely more expensive in your early game, but are typically easier. Let me go look it up. Call a meeting. List loot distribution into recruitment. This gives you the diverging paths of either gals are superior or we need the male touch. The male touch allows you to recruit slave soldiers in perpetuity who are much cheaper and are much better as cannon fodder and are basically XCOM soldiers. XCOM soldiers are fairly good and have access to some of the heaviest armor in the game, but are still just dudes. They are your shooters. But also going with the male touch allows you to get operator armor, and operator armor is a very good survivable and infiltratable armor that you can whip around with. On the other hand, you can go with gals are superior. You can barely afford it early on, but you can have as many gals as you want. And gals are much better as a early game concept. You can also then get unique male soldier armors and heavy metal. M4 does give you Peasant Revolution. Peasant Revolution is doubling down on peasants and giving them some unique stuff. I don't know that path too well. Oh, I guess you can also get recruit warriors as well. I've actually not done a Gallo Superior run, so yeah, not a problem, dude. More than happy to answer. Also, have a party gives you shake-up ceremony, which allows you to make your early girls better. It's a question of, do you want cannon fodder or do you want elites? And yeah, no, listen to them when it comes to that affair, because they know better than I do about the peasant revolution right now. Mars gunships are bad. That is enough to outfit 3 different vessels. And that still takes 10 fucking days. God damn. Peasants are still peasants, but peasants actually have some of the best growth potential in the game for human stats. Assassination attempt for negative 300 infamy, which is not so fun. Biocock insanity. Cloaking devices do not exist. Yeah, that's fucking true in this run. Yes, it is a split choice. You cannot have both. You either decide to have males, or you maintain your female crew purity except on special occasions, aka slaves. Death and taxes. That's a mission that'll stop my infamy drain. I went with male soldiers. To put it simply, I benefit nothing from going to the store right now because I'm doing a challenge run where I'm only doing manufacturing. So my purchasing options are very, well, my options are limited to how I can acquire more people. And so I decided to shore up my male soldiers for the simple fact of I'm going to get a whole hell of a lot more of males than I was females early game, which is what counts. And so having better quality males means that I can shore up the limited gals that I was going to have. Centurion armor is good. Damsels slash peasants get medic armor, which is also very good. Sure, the gals may excel at the end, but male soldiers don't get knocked out of the running. Right, I forgot they're on turbo speed because fuck demons. The gals are always going to be the star of the show. They are the most robust, and they have the best armor options. They have the best universal armor options in the game. Though male soldiers have the strongest armor in the game and have a unique tank, which takes advantage of their psychic capabilities, called the Mind Tank if you go Grey Codex. And I heard that was pretty busted. Are they balanced as a hard equation? I'm going to say no. There are going to be better options than others. Does it matter? Not really. Because you're going to be able to run into... Wow, everyone survived. Cavalier for everybody. You're going to run into having enough options and diversity that your main question isn't what's the most efficient, aka flying suits and plasma, heavy plasma, but more of, okay, how the hell do I make this team into a rolling ball of death? And everyone's got options to do that. Yeah, if you go Grey Codex specifically, males can get, in the modern updates, can get a tank that quite literally is using their mind to kill people, called the Mind Tank. XPiratez Plasma. Finally, we were able to reproduce the classical Stellar Empire XPiratez design, just like new. Too bad XPiratez suck. Yeah, this one is not trying to kill everything. Oh, that's what we were looking forward to. What would I suggest for a first run? I would suggest playing on difficulty 3, because that's what the game is balanced around. I would suggest that your opening strategy should be not keeping people alive, or rather, trying to get medicine and whatnot, but instead focus on getting unlocks for missions. Because the biggest problem you're gonna have is not that everyone is ill and dying. It's the fact that you just simply won't have the points to get past some choke points. Don't be afraid to get more brainers. Early game, you're gonna wanna... XPiratez is going... Before the Ninja updates, the M updates, you could take it pretty leisurely. But Pirates encourages you to go fast. Not so fast that you outpace yourself, but don't be afraid to take missions. You want to get those mission unlocks as quickly as possible, and then focus on recruitment, then medicine. I made the mistake of going recruitment first with this manufacturing run, and the most important thing is to make sure you secure yourself sources of points, which the more missions you unlock, unlike X-Files, you aren't penalized for missing missions. You unlock more missions to do in a month. Also, I would recommend, just as a strong start, either starting in the Thebian Hive or Tehran. Tehran gets you 3 Uber Gals who come with a unique armor and some techs. Well, the Thebian Hive gets you, I can't remember if it's 6 or 12. 12 quote-unquote half Ubers, which are damsels that, which are peasants that come with free combat training and kit. After that, attack it at your own pace. You're gonna fail once or twice, and that's okay. You need to feel out what's comfortable for you. As a matter of what path you should want, I would recommend male soldiers for the simple fact of, A, it does make the game a little harder, but it makes your early game easier, and I feel like that's more of the more core experience. You won't get to enjoy Gals Are Superior as much without a solid base. 2, I would recommend Gray Codex or Green Codex. Red is very aggressive. I haven't experienced it. I've only really experienced Gray. Gray takes the longest to get burning, but it's one of the 2 codexes that gets you reliable psionics. The other one that gets you mind control is going to be any but green. Well, there you go. Green is incredibly survivable. Gray gets you mind control. Either or both perfectly acceptable options. Also, read or die. That's not a joke. Oh, they already made their hideout. Damn it. Okay. Yes. Specifically when I say codex, first, you actually have a unique choice whether if you want to take the codex or not. Given that you are asking me kind of like an early game what you should be doing, do not reject your codex. Your codex are important. And for a first-time player, you fucking take it. The early game bonuses that codex, sorry, multitasking. A good point since you're bringing up a lot of those kind of split techs. Yeah, do not sell the drill or the menacing hull. Those are required, and several techs will tell you not to do that. So it's not like you're gonna get memed on. ICMP bomb. But anything that has a star is a consequence technology, as in things are going to change. If it has exclamation points, it is a strictly beneficial technology that gives you missions. I think you have enough to work with from that. I don't think I'm forgetting anything at this point. Or rather, anything that you need to know going in. And again, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You're gonna make a lot of them. I played through the game once and I'm making mistakes. Like, all the fucking time. Ninjas were some of the most brutal difficulty curve that this game introduced. Wow, he front soaked all of that. Fuck you too, buddy. To put it in other words, losing is fun. No, it's got stars. The Euro Syndicate deal has stars. It doesn't have exclamation points. However, if you want some more early game tips. Oh shit. That was my tank. Krios, are you still around? The meme happened. The meme happened, Krios. I am stuttering all of a sudden. That's... Fuck.